The views and opinions on Pain Train Pipebomb are of the cast and crew only. Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer and listener discretion is advised. Pain Train Pipebomb Productions presents Pain Train Pipebomb, starring Melissa Mitro, Meice Gonzales, and Ricky Litwinkowich. You can find us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Give Us a Shot Network, IPMNation.com, YouTube, Instagram, and Sound Machine FM. Need merch? Go to shop.spreadshirt.paintrainpipebomb.com or paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com. This show is produced and edited by Ricky Litwinkowich and Chris Rex. Recorded and produced in Brooklyn, New York, Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania, and Mesa, Arizona. What is up, everybody? It is Thursday, February 17th, 2022. New mic in tow. We have apparently there's a lot of issues going on with the group this week. Who wanted to start off their issues?
I got a raging headache. And I have raging cramps.
And I just have a lot of rage.
This is how we're starting the show today. Just so you know why all of us are the way we are today.
We have a little over a month before this show turns 5.
I know.
5. You know, like Booker T, the 5 time.
People have literally watched my gray hairs come in.
They've watched the gray beard come in.
Not easy.
No, the grays are there, bitches. I just dye them every couple weeks.
That's where I get lazy. Like, I have a patch on, is it this side? No, it's this side. That's really gray. And, like, it's going to be like a stripe soon. I mean, like, if it would be cool if I just left the white stripe. But it's everywhere else, too. So it's not like I could just leave that one spot.
Sure you can. You pull it out like this, you hold it in your mouth, and you pull it everything out.
You know?
Whatever she just said, gibberish-wise, plus is in the audio.
Oh, man. Like, what's her face from the Munsters?
Huh?
Like, what's her face from the Munsters?
What, Wednesday?
Who's the Munster mom?
Oh, what the fuck is her name?
Morticia.
Yeah.
Is it? That's the Addams family? Who was the one that had the one gray streak? Because that's the one I want.
That is from the Addams family.
Yeah, but I thought she had pure black hair. Didn't
Steven,
Morticia have
you know
all
what?
black hair?
I know you love me and all. But I am old. I am. And I'm getting older by the day.
Hey, just think I turn almost the speed limit at the end of next month.
Michael.
You know?
I have a headache.
I'm still sharing this shit out, by the way. By the way, to everybody that is currently listening, if you do enjoy the show, make sure you like. If you haven't subscribed to the page yet, followed it, whatever. Because, you know, we are on the Book of Face, the Tube of You, the Itch with a TW, and that fucking weird little blue bird flying around in Twitter. And probably if you do share it out, kindly, this may happen to you.
You'll feel warm and squishy inside once you do.
Oh, squishy. Oh, feeling so squishy.
It's true, Brian. It's true, Brian.
Yes, it is.
Hi, Janet.
Conor McGregor is still gracing our screen.
What's going on, peoples?
I haven't gotten tired of him and Homer Simpson yet, by the way. Just saying, but, you know.
So I got these chips because I'm having one of those moments where I need salt all day today. But if you can hear me chewing, please tell me and I'll back away from the microphone because I realize how loud it is. Like, I can hear it in my headphones. I'm not sure if it's like the mic's picking it up or if I could just hear it in my ears. Can you hear me chewing the chips?
No, we're hanging out whenever I make you 20 years younger, laughing out loud.
That's it.
Lillian Munster.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. I could not remember that chick's name to save my life. But she has the prettiest hair, and I totally want it.
I don't know, but didn't Jean Grey from X-Men also have, like, that big streak in her hair?
I don't know, but I'm really thinking about it because, like, it's bad.
Jean Grey Rogue.
Was it Rogue?
Yeah,
I don't remember. I'm not up on my X-Men anymore.
Because remember, she takes a little bit of them, and when she fucking fought that dude on the Statue of Liberty, she fought the old guy Magneto, and she took a little bit. The gray came from Magneto.
What's up, Gilmore? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the superhero people, but I definitely know that I have one gray streak, and that's more prominent than the rest. And I think I might go that way. Just make it like one streak. I think it would look cool.
I don't know. Can't you just temporarily try it to see?
Beating it to the punch.
Temporarily try it?
You just can't put a streak in your hair like one of those like 2-3 day dye jobs and see what it looks like?
They'd have to bleach it, I'm assuming, because my hair is dark.
Apparently, the Book of Face does not want me posting anymore.
Well, they don't like you very much.
No,
they don't like any of us very much.
Oh.
Well, it's because you talk so much smack about them.
Because I'm allowed to. All that whiteguyanger stuff.
What's going on, everybody?
I'm still trying to invite people.
Steven said, no, we're hanging out whenever I make you 20 years younger. I knew I loved you.
What color of streak?
We were just talking about, I have a gray patch on one side, and I don't dye my hair enough. So it's really gray in just one spot. So I'm thinking I could just fill in the rest and maybe just leave the one gray streak.
By the way, tonight's background video is entitled Under the Sea. So if you see this big beluga whale go swimming by behind us, just think you're at the aquarium.
How many people do we have here?
It says 11.
Because I did bring my little friend today.
But I don't know if the normals from last week were looking for it. So I don't know.
I mean, I can show them anyway. So last week I was talking about my Ewok that sits next to my bed that protects me all the time. I brought him with me. So this way everybody could see my Ewok. Meice, can you see him?
Oh, he's a little guy. I thought he was big. I thought he was like 2 feet tall.
No, he's cute, and he's got his little staff going on, and he sits next to my bed every night and protects me. This is Wicket, by the way. I always swore that if I had a baby, I was going to name it Wicket.
Oh, I'm going to do a green screen mistake on the.
I got vetoed to the Wicket name, by the way.
You got vetoed? Who vetoed it?
Do I really have to tell you?
The father.
Ah.
All I wanted was a son named Wicket, just to name it after the Ewok. That's my favorite. And if people can name their children after leaves and streams and rocks, I can name my fucking kid Wicket. I'm sorry. That's the way I feel.
I'm sorry, but I was not mentally damaged as a child for people who named their kids like that. I think that's kind of horrible.
What does that mean?
Why the fuck would you want to name your child after a fictional character? Honestly.
Do you know how many kids they named after Game of Thrones characters after the last couple of years?
Listen, I don't give a goddamn. I do not want to have to come home. I don't want to have to come home to hear my child say that they were mentally tortured because of their fucking name in school.
And then I wanted the little girl's name in the Ewok movie for a girl's name, and that got vetoed too.
I can't. I can't.
What's going on, Rad? This is my son, Frodo.
Yeah, imagine that. He was what I wanted to fucking put a spiked bat into while watching the movies.
Ricky loved Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yes. I got
made
such a
him
thrill
sit
out of
through
it.
Freaking, I don't know. It was what, 10 hours by the time we got through the whole extended thing? 11 hours?
Yeah, it was like 12.
Now you could say you saw it and I could stop nagging.
Yes, thank God. And you know why? I'm surprised nobody heard this soundbite after it was all said and done.
Update. We still have no fucking clue where this guy is.
Exactly the point.
See? Gilmar said if she's having children, she's naming her girl Khaleesi.
You know what I wanted to name my son if I had one?
What? What?
Thunder.
Oh, because she completely cut out for the beginning, and all I heard was "dur," and I'm like, "You want to name your son Dur?"
You know the only reason why Najia is naming her kid that, right?
His name was going to be Rebel Thunder.
You know the only reason why she is naming her kid that, right?
What?
Because we made her watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she wasn't watching Thrones when we were watching it.
I'll take that back. I saw like half an episode of Game of Thrones. I didn't understand it, and I was like, fuck this stupid shit.
By the way...
So wait, how long are you going to stay when you're here?
The Jeopardy theme is playing.
When you come visit, how long are you staying?
It just depends.
All right, so we're not leaving the house. You're watching fucking Game of Thrones from start to finish. So just bring your pajamas, and you'll sit with me on my couch, and I'll make snacks.
Will there be snacks? You know, Fat Girl wants to know, will there be snacks?
Do you know me?
She is the queen of making snacks.
At all? There will be snacks. Girl, I didn't get this girth not eating snacks. There is no way.
By the way, if anybody would like to donate stars, you could jump over to the Pipebomb Gaming page. Steven, put the link in the description for that, please, because our stars are currently active on the Pipebomb Gaming channel.
Sweet. Red, she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
There are comics galore. I watched all the seasons now, and the new series is coming out.
Yes, House of Dragons.
Yes,
I'm
Netflix.
excited for that. I am.
Yes, but we do have the gaming page has all of our stars, so you can actually still interact on that page.
Sweet.
In fact, Mr. Steven Waldman went on Mr. Big Jason Gaming over there and caused a ruckus yesterday on his stream because he wanted nobody to outbid him on stars. Not one person. He was like rampaging yesterday. Not even joking when I tell you that.
Well, hey, Tracy, welcome. Another one of my poker buddies.
Oh, man. Then you know what? There could be 3 of us watching Game of Thrones.
I would watch it all again anyway.
If you can't be there with us, we could put you on video and we could all watch Game of Thrones.
Yes, we could actually StreamYard Game of Thrones. We could do that.
You guys sound like this is too much for a stupid show. Come on.
It's not as stupid
as
you think it is.
Stupid show.
Come on. This is the first show that I've seen in a long time that actually shows dick and twat and tit.
That's all I've heard. Dragon titties.
Dick, twat, and tit. That's what you got to say about Game of Thrones.
That's what you tell me. I got this show. There's a lot of titties. Let's watch it. I'm like, okay, Melissa, what porn are we watching? And then I'll come over.
Because
There's Game of Thrones porn, you know that.
Yes, there is.
I can send you links for that too.
You know, with the fake Jason Momoa and all of that other good shit.
Links, but yeah, inbox, no links.
Listen, life is
you
how
have
it
to
goes.
Remind me when I get home. I'll go through my porn stash. I'll find something for you.
Porn stash.
Remind me to tell Melissa to send me some links later on.
When should I remind you?
Every day.
What time every day should I remind you?
Now you're asking too many questions.
What time every day should I
What
remind
time
you?
every day should I remind you?
11 p.m.
Okay, I'll remind
I know
you
she.
every day.
I know she's up at that time.
You can now set up yearly reminders. To try it, just say something.
Okay.
Why are we talking about Alexa right now? I hate that bitch.
She just reminded Alexa to call me to tell her to send her porn.
Wait. We went to porn. We said not health instructional videos.
What in the fuck is going on?
Has anyone seen the girl who makes food in her ass? No.
Send us the link, Jake.
There's a girl who makes food in her ass? Why haven't I seen this? I'm usually up on all of this stuff.
I don't know if that's really a good food porn, though.
Listen, I am intrigued by certain things.
Apparently, she inserts raw ingredients.
And what, cooks them in her ass?
She must have a really hot bunghole.
What? She has a hot ass?
Inserts raw ingredients and out it comes.
You know, I'm going to...
No.
Can I share something that I heard on another show?
Sure.
So, I obviously do a lot of editing and stuff for all of the different shows or whatever. And the other day, I heard a comment on a show from a person I never expected to hear. From a person who's really kind of prim and proper, she illegitimately just said, wow, you know, I've never really noticed it, but you have a nice ass. Just out of nowhere.
She told who they have a nice ass.
Well, I guess one of her coworkers or whatever. Legit just said, oh my God, you know, I never noticed you have a nice ass.
Yeah, I tell
Like,
people
I'm not used to seeing that or hearing that from my clients.
Listen, Meice's seen my boobs.
Yeah, she has nice tits.
Friend share.
Actually, you've seen my tits. You've seen my ass.
I have. See, friends share these things. You need opinions.
Yes, because caring is sharing.
You need opinions. Like if you take pictures and you're going to send them to someone, you need a girl that's going to be like, dude, maybe that's not, you know, like you shouldn't send that one. Maybe you should like, you know, squish them together or something. And then, you know, like you squish them together, you take a new picture, you send it on, they approve it, and then you go, okay, I can send it now. That's why girls have friends.
I'm going to eat a cookie. I'm just going to eat a cookie.
That sounded dirty, bro.
I mean, does like when you have guy friends, do you guys do that to each other? Do you send like dick pics back and forth and be like, dude, should I hold it a different way?
No.
Directly to us, and we get we get nothing. That's why we see fucked up pieces of, like, if a dude was calling a dude and saying, hey, look at this dick pic, tell me if I should send it to this girl, I think we'd get a lot more better dick pics.
Thank you, boys, for backing me up on that.
Maybe you should, so we wouldn't get ugly dick pics.
Listen, there is no reason why there should be any type of dick pics sent between the guys, okay? Now, if we wanted to just so happen to miraculously share tit pics from a girl we banged about like an hour ago, possibly. I don't think we need to see any fucking...
For us to send dick pics to each other and say, look at this dick, I banged this an hour ago.
Brian, you have never sent a dick pic, not even to your wife?
I call bullshit.
Really? Really? I'm completely intrigued to a man who's never sent a dick pic.
Should we fuck with somebody right now? Should we fuck with somebody live on the air?
And if you haven't, send one now so we can at least just say you've sent one.
Hold on, I'm going to fuck with somebody.
Oh.
Hello?
Thank you for connecting. I am the virtual assistant for Margaret Smith with Central Processing Center for Federal Back Tax Negotiations.
What the hell are you talking to? Hang up.
These are the phone calls I get.
I have a friend who's a girl, and when she gets unsolicited dick pics, she sends them back one.
Yes, that's what I
You know what? I mean,
I'm starting to collect every dick pic that ever has been sent to me unsolicited. And anytime somebody asks me to send nudes, I'm going to send them those dick pics.
now I know there's a website, but ask me the name of it now. I don't remember. But it's called the unwanted dick site. There's like a name to it. And it's like all guys that send pictures that girls don't want. All the girls post it there. I kind of feel bad, though, because, like, if your dick ends up on this thing, then everybody just sees it and it's the unwanted dick.
You know, these are probably the best cookies I've ever eaten.
I know. Are you trying to change the subject? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I just don't want to talk about dick anymore. Because if we talk about dick enough, somebody's going to show up and then she's gonna start fucking salivating and fucking juicing all over us.
See, all right, I'm gonna just say one more thing, and then
Red, hold on.
I'm gonna say one more thing, and then I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Like when you guys say like you never sent a dick pic to a girl, like if you're involved with the girl, why don't you send your girl a dick pic? Because like I'm the first one to be like, send me a picture I want to see. Like that's something like for me, it's exciting.
Bro.
It's something to look forward to. For, like when you're alone with your man. Like I have no problems taking a picture and sending it to the guy I'm with.
All right, so
Let's be honest.
I did say I was going to update people because I talked about it on the radio show. So
give somebody something to look forward to.
Unless you don't have nothing for somebody to look forward to.
You know, like tiny dick or fucking micro penis. Well, how do you even know you're getting the right picture to begin with? That's again like the falsity of it.
What do you mean the right picture?
Listen, some guys may have a fucking dick that looks like a stack of dimes, and they can go out and get you a picture of a guy who's got like a fucking 7-inch slamming hammer and fucking deceive everybody.
On the get down that it's the fucking wrong dick. You're gonna fucking know.
I mean, again, if you're gonna be with somebody, you're gonna see it at some point. So why lie about your dick pic?
Right.
If you
be with that girl, then you're gonna send a real dick pic.
You could have those people that are sitting there trying to fucking ghost you or something. You know. Or fish or whatever the fuck it's calling.
It's all about the lighting. It's all about the angle, Brian. It is all about the angle.
For that matter, you might as well call professional photographer Melissa Mitro over here, who takes fucking pictures at like fucking 17 and 32 degree angles just to make sure that the fucking picture doesn't even look good.
You got to do it right. Look, I'm a chubby chick. I got a double chin. You got to hold the camera up high. The chin disappears. Listen, there is angles. Everything is angular. You have to work your space.
Yeah, Brian doesn't need no angles. He is the plumber extraordinaire. He needs no angles. He is angleless, by the way.
I mean, is that because you're a carpenter and you know angles?
Born from day one, he was a carpenter. So, a little bit of an update before we get to some of the stories on tonight's show, because there are some that are listening from Pipebomb Radio earlier, now on the show tonight. So, I set an appointment for the cable people to come and switch out my mom's cable box because it doesn't work. So, the appointment was from 2 to 5. 5 o'clock comes. I'm doing the radio show. No repair person. Not one. Okay. Maybe you're running a little bit late. I go upstairs to throw the washing machine on, to throw laundry in. And just so happens it's 45 minutes after 5. No repair guy. I call. Oh, he's on his way is what they tell me. Call back in a half hour if he doesn't show up. I call back. Oh, he's still on his way. Give him a little bit more time. Jerk off. It's now an hour and a half after the fucking time for the scheduled appointment. Where the fuck is he? Guam? The Philippines?
Brazil?
Maybe he's at the fucking Olympics in Beijing and he still hasn't caught the flight over the fucking Pacific.
I'm going with Meice's pick, and he's with the bazillions of Brazilians.
So now,
you know your fan club down there.
Now, the new ones are the Spain people. They are.
I am Spanish.
They are the.
My family is in Spain.
Pipebomb Radio is in the top 25 in Spain,
My family
so I can't go any
could be
further.
Listening, for all we know.
Well, that's good. Anyway, so now I'm getting ready to sit down and eat dinner, and I call him back. I'm like, all right, now it's 2 hours after the appointment time. What the fuck is going on? You know what's going on? There's an error in the account. This is what they tell me. Don't give me any other further fucking information. There's an error in the account. Call back later and reschedule the appointment. So now I'm on my way back here to the studio. I call them to reschedule the appointment. Oh, your account is blocked.
Yeah, it was locked or something.
It was locked and no one can access it. They had to send it to some advanced tech team to make it accessible again, but would not give me a fucking reason why it was blocked to begin with.
Well, I don't think the tech people know that stuff.
They fucking know. They're over there fucking sitting there licking their chops. Oh, we could butter this motherfucker up for some more money because now we got to find something fucking wrong with his account and make him pay more money. Well, guess what? Lick my fucking shitty asshole. Fix my fucking shit. The bills are paying on fucking time every month. I don't want to fucking hear shit.
Look at me, she had the same face as me. I'm like, oh.
Bro, gonna take a shower.
I'm glad my internet is not on optimum right now because they probably would shut me off if they fucking heard it. My internet's on Verizon, you fucking cocksuckers.
Asshole, bro.
So now, apparently, they're supposedly coming 11 to 2 tomorrow, but within the next 2 to 4 hours, they'll call me at midnight to say my fucking account is unlocked. They'll call me at midnight. You fucking jerk-offs.
Is that why you don't take nudes? Because you have a dirty butt?
No. I'm not happy with my body. I've never been happy with my body. It's disgusting. The only good thing... The only good...
No, we're
Listen.
all raging today.
What?
Michelle, he's ridiculous.
He's
Always.
raging. I'm raging. Melissa's raging.
I can't reschedule until they fucking unlock my account. This is what they're telling me. But if they call me at midnight, they have a fucking sad issue. Why the fuck would you call somebody at midnight?
Because they work 24 hours a day.
Fuck them. Have some fucking respect.
Wouldn't you call them at 12 midnight
You're
if your
trying to
cable was
act
out?
like you're not fucking up at that time.
I know I'm up at that time, but they should fucking think,
maybe
oh my God.
They can see your internet usage.
I'm not on their internet.
Oh my God. You know what? Forget it. Forget it. Forget it.
In fact, the whole second floor is not even awake at 12 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
So they can't check that.
Oh, let it go.
Let it go. I'm going to let it go until I fucking blow up their building.
Oh my God, Michelle. I think he was born with rage. Like it doesn't ever go away.
Again, that's why tonight's episode is Rick Hates the World.
Send them a dick pic. Fucking Jake. Yeah.
You should.
No!
That girl sounded nice on the phone before.
For all I know, she's like 4'2", 100 pounds, soaking wet.
So what does that have to do with anything?
Braces, fucking 3-inch thick glasses. You know, that's the bad thing about phone sex operators. You always get that really hot, sexy voice, and then the girl looks like she should still be in the fucking chemistry class back in high school.
Hey, listen.
So basically,
Nerds
Jake
make
is to have chemistry with her.
nerds grow up to be incredible people sometimes.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
I don't know,
Sometimes
you
they are
talk
just generic
nerd shit,
nerds.
But nerd would be perfect for you.
I don't need a nerd.
I was a nerd when I was a kid, and look at the swan I've grown into.
Jake, that is more of a better option than I would fucking
No,
send.
I'm reading Jake's message. He said send him a dirty asshole pic. Then that's what I'm laughing about.
Yeah, I'd rather do that
Jake is
instead.
ridiculous. He's my poker buddy. He's fucking funny.
Sound like Janet Jackson, but looking like Freddie Jackson. No joke.
That's exactly
No
what I
joke.
always talk about with that. Oh, you sound so hot. What do you look like? Oh, da, 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 da. What do you look like? Oh my God, I'm ugly. It's some 80 fucking year old woman with no teeth on the fucking sex phone line.
Go.
I'm telling you, that's how they get their fucking, that's how they get their cobwebbed fucking crotches off.
I don't know, but I had a conversation about making some extra money the other day, once again, and another person told me about selling my dirty socks. So I'm really thinking about getting into this business.
Michelle, I told you, Melissa, I'm down. I will panties, socks.
I take off socks every day. What is it for me for 2 seconds to take it off my foot on camera, put it in a Ziploc bag, close it up, and send it on its way and make money? Do you know how I take off socks every day? All day. No, Nicole. So it's like people that have like a foot fetish. There are people that like want your dirty socks. You want your dirty underwear, want your, whatever, sweaty clothes from the gym. Do you know how much money these girls make? I'm going about having a job the whole wrong way because I could be making thousands of dollars.
Michelle, that's
Selling
very
socks.
possible. Michelle, that is very possible to do that.
So either way, so people find you online, like you post them, and you see a foot only thing. I'm weird about the whole feet thing. Like I'm not a foot kind of person, but shit, I'll sell a dirty sock. I wear socks all day. They're in sneakers. By the end of the day, they're all sweaty. I'll sell a dirty sock.
Oh, that's definitely not an OnlyFans I would watch.
What about feet?
Nicole says she almost did a foot.
You have to, and let me tell you something, Nicole. I have a friend that does an OnlyFans foot page, and you'd be surprised. It's not what you think. Like it's not just like I thought it was like the top of the foot. Like I thought guys were going to be like into all toes and stuff. Do you know what she said is the most popular thing on the foot site? Is the soles of your feet. They want to see the bottoms of your feet.
I hate my feet.
It's the strangest thing.
I don't even like showing my feet. Fuck that.
How many times have I seen your feet in 9 years?
Steven, if you just made that page, we have a problem. If you made that page, we have a problem, my friend.
Let me tell you something. I would sell a dirty sock and make myself some money. A little side gig. Shit. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit.
I'm going to have to look into this.
Hell, I don't, you know what? No.
Why do I care if some guy is getting off to the smell of my feet? Somebody is going to.
Ryan, how have you seen my, oh, wait, camping trips, never mind. That shit was a long time ago.
You're also saving on laundry because you don't have to wash those.
I don't have to wash the socks. I just keep buying new pairs. You buy like a 20-pack of socks, and by the end of the week, they're all gone. And you have money in your pocket. And you sell per sock, not a pair. You sell per sock. So if it's like $10 a sock, you make $20 for a pair of dirty ass socks that you just took off your feet. Dirty slippers. I'm telling you, it's a business.
I got some sweaty feet too.
We could do this.
No,
Bro,
I can't do it.
You nasty motherfucker.
I cannot do it. I could not do it. I could not kill the people that have to handle the package of my smelly socks.
Do you take them off? You put them in a Ziploc bag. That Ziploc bag goes into an envelope, and the envelope goes.
How many times have I slipped over your house? We have put my dirty clothes in a bag, and you can smell that shit from like a block away.
That's because you have nasty feet.
This is again why I hide them. Because I don't want the world to experience that.
I bet you $1 million somebody would buy you dirty boxers. I'm not joking.
I don't wear boxers, so I can't say that.
I'd rather sell my canned farts. Hey, look, other people are doing it. Why not?
Well, it's funny how that came about because we have an article.
About what?
I actually found a whole page that has updated articles and shit.
Yeah.
And apparently, this lovely story goes back to when we were talking about the scented candles.
Yeah.
So apparently, Gwyneth Paltrow had put out a line of candles. And what?
Yeah, we talked about her vagina candle. It was like $135 or something like that for her stupid vagina smell.
Okay, but apparently though, her vagina scented candles began inexplicably exploding. The candles that she was smelling, she was selling of her smelling twat were exploding.
What the hell was in there?
It says the coronavirus pandemic and subsequent lockdowns turned the 2020 holiday season into a bleak slate of affairs. However, for the 50-year-old media consultant Jody Thompson and her colleagues, there was no reason to not have a Zoom-based Christmas party. Named This Smells Like My Vagina was the item designed by Gwyneth Paltrow after years as a movie star and Academy Award winner for Best Actress. Paltrow founded a lifestyle company called Goop in 2008. It has since grown into a $250 million brand that sells clothing, perfume, and this $75 vagina-scented candle.
$75.
Living in a studio apartment in Kilburn, North London, with her partner and 2 cats, Thompson unwrapped the candle as instructed. After trimming the wick and setting it on the coaster, she lit the candle and let its aroma waft through her home. You know, fat bastard. Wafting. Love a good smell of my own brand. Then, without warning, flames engulfed her living room. The candle exploded and emitted huge flames with bits flying everywhere. I've never seen anything like it. The whole thing was ablaze and it was too hot to touch. There was an inferno in the living room. We eventually got it under control and threw it out the front door.
Let me see back in.
We gotta let her whole fucking, we're gonna light the whole fucking, neighborhood on fire. Fuck it. When Goop itself learned of the incident, a spokesperson said they could not verify the product's authenticity and had been purchased from a proper outlet. Fortunately, neither Thompson or her boyfriend nor the 2 cats were harmed. While the fire did cause some damage, Thompson bore no hard feelings. So her crotch, ablaze.
The scent must have been called fire pussy. Yeah, I couldn't buy a candle without smelling it. That's one, like, I couldn't buy something. First of all, I would never spend $75 on a candle. I'm sorry.
Fuck no.
That's just not happening. Second of all, if I can't smell it before I buy it, I'm not buying it.
Exactly. For all we know, it smells like Ricky's crusty butt.
Listen, I want to know how they even assimilate the smell of her crotch.
Well, that's what she picked. I don't know. I guess that's what she said her cooch smelled like.
You got to smell it before you buy it.
You have to smell it before you buy it.
I will admit,
along with other things.
I am a fiend for smelling candles, but I don't know if I want to smell candles that smell like people's crotches.
Just so you know, Brian, I don't think any girl's going to buy those boxers. It's going to be a gay guy, just so you know. Just so you know. I don't know. If find me a bitch that will fucking buy a pair of dirty boxers, and I'm telling you.
Just remember, there are women out there selling used rubbers that she's collected from her many, 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 many adventures with guys. But she's selling the rubbers with the cum still in them.
People will buy anything.
They come with cum?
Anything.
This computer is going bananas right now.
My whole internet just shut me down right now.
No, but the computer over here is just like,
I can hear it.
Just going ballistic right now. Oh, Stan. Yeah, again, I don't know anything about fucking any of this shit. Like, I really just don't
They
know.
exist.
I
Nicole
like
says
this
they
article.
exist.
I think you should read this.
What's her number?
I got to transfer this over to the other computer because it's there. I mean, I did scour articles today, and yeah, it was.
I mean, if I could sit up a little bit, I could read it. I just can't put it on my phone.
I'll just transfer it to myself because I can send messages to myself. I did not know this.
That's nice.
You're the one that taught me that. You're the one that taught me that.
You
Said,
can
"Hey,
send messages to your own Facebook page.
What's up, Enzo?
Hey, Enzo.
I'm selling, not buying. FYI.
over there on the YouTube, holding it down on YouTube.
Well, we're missing a Mr. Matry on Twitch.
Yeah.
Janet has gone code silent.
Yep.
I don't know. So I messaged myself, and the message is not there.
Maybe you need to go on another phone and answer it.
Oh, that's right. I actually could read it from my phone. Forgot about that. I could have swore I did that, but you know. Nope, the message is still not to myself.
I don't know.
Did you see the one I just sent you?
Yeah, I'm gonna end up sending this to you so I could fucking read it.
How about you just put it up on the screen and I'll read it?
Because I have to move the entire article.
No, just move it up. I could read that from here.
I can't put the picture of the people there.
All right. Well, I could just read it anyway. Just scroll it down so I can see what the title of it is. Okay.
Did you put a shark up there because it's Shark Week?
No. Like I said, it's under the sea.
All right. So this one I liked. A Michigan judge ordered parents who trashed their son's porn collection to pay him $30,000
for pain and suffering
for destroying his porn. Right? All right. So just scroll up so I can read.
By the way, the woman that's riding the horse, they match.
Okay, yeah. Just scroll up and I can read it. It says, over the years, 38-year-old David Working curated an impressive collection of DVDs and VHS tapes. While he could be described as a movie buff, that hordes of antiquated formats exclusively consisted of porn. But when his parents threw it away after he left it in their basement, he sued them. It says, while Beth and Paul loved their son, the couple was fed up with his extensive library of lust. It was a matter of this was not a matter of a few magazines and films, but a trove of 400 cassettes and 1,600 DVDs, alongside a litany of sex toys. It says he divorced his wife in 2016 and subsequently sought refuge back home with his parents in Grand Haven, Michigan, for 10 months before moving back to Indiana. It was then that he noticed a dozen boxes of porn worth $25,000 were missing and sued his parents for destroying it during his stay. It says, I do not possess your pornography. It's gone, his father wrote him. It's either been destroyed or disposed of. While I may have missed a few items, they are now in your possession. But at this point, if you don't have it, it's gone. Ditto for your sex toys and smutty magazines. Yeah, you just have to roll up a little bit. It says, remarkably, David brought this matter in front of a judge, claiming that most of his collection was irreplaceable because the films were either out of print or had been made by studios that no longer exist. And this August, District Judge Paul Maloney ruled that his parents owed him $30,441 for destroying his personal property. It says, making matters more hilarious, Maloney also ruled that the Workings must pay their son's attorney $14,500.
Imagine that.
So $44,000 this guy's parents had to pay him for freaking ruining his porn collection. Could you imagine that stuff?
I don't know. Did Meice get stuck?
Yes, she is frozen.
Wow. Yeah, that she was just really intrigued by the fucking.
Yeah, no, she's frozen.
You're welcome, Kurt.
Hey, Kurt.
That's what I do. I go shopping for everybody else. Don't worry about it. I speaking of mixers, I was speaking to the Bearman yesterday, and freaking Bearman was like, "Hey, you have to help me out getting it because everybody likes this new mic, by the way. Everybody likes this new mic. I've showed it to everybody. I'm obviously using it on the show right now, and they're like, "Oh, we want to get the mic." So I said, in order to get this mic, you have to have the XLR mixer, And behind the scenes last week, it's kind of funny. Kurt's wife, Jenny, actually asked me which one to buy.
Yeah. Kurt, he will help you set it up.
Listen,
he's good with that.
I told you, all I need is dinner, and I will be there. I need food. I work on food.
Did you see Janet? I don't know what's worse, finding bucket loads of porn on my dad's laptop or finding out he was in all of them.
Fucking Janet.
The latter.
I would have died if I saw a sex tape with my dad in it.
You know, it's funny.
My father was so quiet. I wouldn't have been shocked if it was my mom. But my father?
You know, it's funny, though, is because we that actually brings up the whole Sublime date rape song. I watched the video the other day and totally forgot Ron Jeremy is in the entire video. He plays the judge. He plays the guy, the inmate, the fucking...
I'm telling you, though.
It's horrible.
If there was a porn video and I were to come across it in my house and it would have been one of my two parents, I could guarantee you it would have been my mom, not my father. I still don't know how me and my brother were born. I still think that she attacked him. My father was innocent. He was an angel like me.
I think I have a soundbite for that somewhere.
Meice making a face.
Fuck me, I'm not blind.
Which one of your parents would have been in a sex tape? Mom or dad?
Well, I don't know my dad. He's a piece of shit. But my mom, probably.
Richard? Who would you bank on being on a sex tape? Your mom or your dad?
His mom and dad together.
Well, I actually found out that my parents met through a dating service.
Really?
A computerized dating service back in like the fucking 70s.
Yeah.
It was weird. My mother was like, okay, so my mom's a hoarder. Okay? I admit this. So she's finding all of this old stuff. Like legit. She found all of these old gift certificate receipts or whatever. She's somehow keeping those. Okay? But she found all of the computerized stuff from the dating service the other day.
When she met your dad?
And she was like, I can't throw this out. I have to keep this. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but that's when she met your father.
It is weird, though. I'm not going to lie. It is a weird thing. I don't think either one of my parents would make it in the porn industry. I really don't.
You never know. They're probably somebody's kink.
I mean, not for nothing. My mom has to listen to me on this show. And she gets somewhat offended half of the shit that I say. So, imagine that.
See, your mom is a better sport than mine, because my mother would have never listened to this. She would have gotten through about 4 minutes. She would have gotten through about 4 minutes, and she would have thrown holy water at me or something. Come on, you know how my mother was. My mother spelled out dirty words because she didn't like to say them. Like, we were watching TV with her one night, and she goes, everyone on this show is NAKED. And I'm like, what? And she goes, there's a lot of NAKED people on this show. And Ricky just looks at me, and I look at him, and I'm like, is it possible she can't say the word naked? Like, is it possible? It was very possible, because she didn't. I said the word nipple one day, and she like almost died. She's like, how are you so free with this stuff? I'm like, because, I'm not you. I always joked around with my mother. I still told her, because she never had the sex talk with me. That's why I came home pregnant. I told her, I was like, see, you didn't tell me what caused it. That's why you have a grandchild.
Way too young at my house. Way too young.
You never told me nothing. That's why you got a grandbaby.
Listen, I knew life was kind of fucked up when my dad at one point was sitting there with a table full of people at dinner and talking about lesbians. not exactly the greatest dinner conversation on the planet, but when you are sitting there and your dad is talking about lesbians at the dinner table, you know life has gotten so much more interesting than the normal dinner conversation.
Oh, Stephen noticed that my name is my actual name tonight and not PETA.
Yeah, I
It
noticed that.
only took you 51 minutes to figure that one out.
Hey,
I have to assume my real identity at some point, Stephen.
I just assumed she didn't want to be a PETA today.
I'm a PETA all the time.
Yes, that is true.
All the time. I really thought about changing my name
Aren't
to
we
it for a
all?
little while. You know?
By the way, you know how I'm complaining about the internet and all of that good fun stuff?
Yeah.
A 90-year-old AT&T customer bought an ad in the Wall Street Journal to complain about his internet speeds. Oh, yes, Brian, I cannot disavow any of that conversation on this show. I'm not allowed.
Janet said my dad had sex tapes in his closet and they fell on her brother-in-law's head. All right, you know what? I don't know where it went after I moved. But do you know what I had on VHS?
What?
Tracy Lord's first video. Do you remember her?
Yes.
Like the whole famous, underage porn star?
I'm so glad she just stopped doing porn at some point.
Well, I'm just saying, she was very underage, and I had the freaking VHS tape. I can't even tell you for how
Although I
long
would have loved to have
tape.
seen Samantha Fox do porn, but I don't think she did.
I think she did, didn't she?
No, I don't think she did porn.
I thought Samantha Fox had porn. You want me to check?
You could. I actually might critique it because I was a
You
really,
don't watch porn though, bro. Remember?
listen, I am a huge fan of fucking Samantha Fox. Okay,
Who she is? Who
fuck
is
the
she?
old man. Samantha Fox was hot. She was
Who is
Samantha
hot.
Fox free porn star videos. I'm not joking around.
Who's Samantha Fox?
Samantha Fox was one of the hottest musical artists back in like the 80s and 90s. Like every boy wanted a poster of her on their wall. She was smoking hot. She got older and got fucking ugly looking, but
Hold on, I'm gonna look and see.
I'll even pull up a picture of Samantha Fox on
Is
it.
your hall pass?
Oh, this is
Fucking
not
Jake,
the
Google it.
Samantha Fox I thought it was.
I would love to Google it, but I'm currently on my phone and my iPad doing this show, Jake.
All right.
Send me the link.
Here is a decently nice picture of Samantha Fox. It just wants to be dumb, but
Look right here, Samantha Fox gangbang. That's definitely her.
oh my god.
I told you she did porn.
Oh my god.
You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, Samantha
porn
Fox was
tonight.
fucking
Rick is watching porn tonight.
First of all, I told you with my connections, I could find anybody in porn.
all right. This is a picture of Samantha Fox
I got
back in the
friends
day.
in good
Find
places.
me.
I got friends in good places.
Yeah, this is Samantha Fox back in the day. I mean, she changed dramatically since back in the day, but Samantha Fox was
Yeah, this is definitely
fucking
Samantha
hot.
Fox. No joke. This is definitely her.
She was a fucking, oh my god, masterpiece. And yes, I had posters of her on my wall.
I can show you her porn later.
I
I
might
won't
have
let you
to
watch it during the show.
may have to check that out.
We don't want you to have a chubby while you're doing the show.
Yeah, because we don't need to lift the computer table with all the stuff on it. Yes, Samantha Fox was, apparently she
Macy's
paid.
froze it again.
Apparently she paid £500,000 per boob to have them insured.
She had good boobs.
I mean, they're dramatically bigger now, I think.
Well, for the time that she was famous, she had a good body. She did. She was like naturally like that.
I got to show some of these other pictures of Samantha Fox.
Would you still bang her now, bro? Like that?
Have you seen her at 54?
I just saw that pic.
Yeah, I no.
Yeah, no, he's no.
No.
Fake says, I want a chubby.
I would I would be well, apparently she's also lesbian. Because I did not know
stop
that.
her from screwing all the guys in the gangbang video.
Apparently not. But yeah, Samantha Fox was yeah.
It's not hard to find videos. It's not.
Well, I don't go looking for them, so I guess that's my problem. You want to talk about the woman who fucking
All right, wait till I finish chewing.
Yeah. So I have to ask all of the listeners that are currently watching, have you ever rented a Blockbuster tape?
I think we all have.
Well,
Right?
there may be some youngins that have never don't even know what Blockbuster is.
Not in this group.
What? Not in this group. What?
People who have never rented from Blockbuster, we're all about the same age, aren't we?
Oh, there again, like Al. Well, if the Bearman was here, then fucking I know he wasn't around when Blockbuster was around.
Maybe Sean was here, maybe not.
All right, so apparently though,
God, Steve! Fuck my life!
What?
a woman faces felony charges for forgetting to return her Sabrina the Teenage Witch VHS tape 20 years ago. Yes, this is apparently Blockbuster is still around. I did not know Blockbuster Video was still around.
There's one.
Where?
One. We talked about it. It's the original. It's the largest Blockbuster, and I think it's the only one left. We talked about this on the show. Where is the last?
Now we're searching. We're going to Google it.
I can ask Alexa real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. You know what? Let's give her a guest spot on the show.
Where is the last Blockbuster located?
Here's something I found on the web. According to movieweb.com, Bend, Oregon is the site of the last surviving Blockbuster video store, and now there's a documentary in the works titled The Last Blockbuster. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
That's the last one.
Thanks for
Bend,
your
Oregon.
feedback.
Well, apparently, though, she forgot to return her Sabrina the Teenage Witch from 20 years ago. Ain't that fucking ballistic? So, the first thing she told me was felony embezzlement, so I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Felony embezzlement.
Yes. A woman in Texas received a nasty shock while trying to update her married name. She's a criminal for a crime she didn't even remember committing. In fact, she was guilty of a crime most people of a certain age have probably committed. 20 years ago, she forgot to return a VHS tape. Karen McBride, 52 years old, made the discovery during a trip to the DMV. The former Oklahoma resident had moved to Texas and had gotten married and needed to update her info. I went to change my driver's license during this global bastard thing, and it had to make an appointment. They told me that I had an issue in Oklahoma. McBride was mystified. She called the number that the DMV provided and was connected to the Cleveland County District Attorney Office. During that conversation, McBride was floored to learn that she was a wanted felon.
Cleveland County, that's where my parents live.
This bitch is a wanted felon.
Dude.
The first thing she told me was felony embezzlement. So I thought I was going to have a heart attack. And then she learned what crime she had committed. She told me it was over the VHS tape, and I had to make her repeat it because I thought this was insane. This girl is kidding me, right? She wasn't kidding. In 1999, someone had rented a copy of Sabrina the Teenage Witch in McBride's name from an Oklahoma video store called Movie Place. When no one returned the VHS cassette, charges were filed. According to court documents, McBride was charged in March 2000 for felony embezzlement of rented property. The charges stated that McBride did willfully, unlawfully, and feloniously embezzle a certain, in parentheses, one video cassette tape, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, value of $58.59. Dude, VHS tapes were not $59 back in the day.
Well, maybe that's now what it's come up to.
That
with all their fees and stuff.
is too much. McBride was stunned. Not only did she remember ever renting the VHS tape, she didn't even like Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And there's a picture of Melissa Joan Hart and the fucking cat. What was the name of the cat?
I don't remember.
I had never watched that show in my entire life. Just not my cup of tea, she says. Meanwhile, I'm a wanted felon for a VHS tape. Wow.
So what are they doing?
I really didn't read all the way through.
Okay, it said she absorbed the shocking news. It dawned on her such a thing could happen in 1999. She had a roommate. I had lived with a young man. This was over 20 years ago. He had 2 kids, daughters that were 8 and 10 or 11. And I'm thinking he went and got it and didn't take it back. In fact, the more McBride thought about it, the more other parts of her life seemed to suddenly make sense. Since 1999, she had been fired from a handful of jobs. Her employers had never given her a reason. Now she thinks the criminal background is why. When they ran my criminal background check, all they're seeing is those 2 words, felony embezzlement. It says, fortunately, it seems that McBride won't be a felon for much longer. The Cleveland County District Attorney's Office announced that they would dismiss the case against her. However, McBride will still need legal intervention to have the felony charges cleared from her record. That's freaking crazy.
Imagine that. Imagine that. Framed because her roommate rented the VHS tape, never returned it. So much for Be Kind Rewind and all that other shit. He's smuggling it.
Yeah, they used to have porn in Blockbuster. They did. It was a whole separate section. You had to go into a little room for it.
For that matter, you could just go to the store around the corner from my house. That the whole store is porn. You don't have to worry about going behind a curtain.
But how would you know? You reportedly never watch porn. I'm not friendly.
This is a story that is absolutely true with a former cast member of the show. We actually did walk into this store, and they were looking at porns while I was sitting there trying to get away from the 85-year-old guy jerking the gherkin in the booth. Not going to lie. Horrible night. Walked there. I wasn't even looking for anything. I'm hanging out, waiting for
That's what all men say when they go to get porn.
It.
I really wasn't looking for anything.
I wasn't the one that came out of there with like $100 worth of fucking videos.
You make it sound like porn's the worst thing. It's not the worst thing. You just got to be into it.
I thought we renamed porn.
If it's instructional videos, I'm sorry.
Mental health video.
You have to be into instructional health videos.
Instructional health aids.
It's not interesting to me anymore. If I could look down and see my own penis and look over to across the room and see another pair of boobs, I'm good.
Bro, my brother brought me jerky.
Oh, listen, I'm just sitting here munching on these lovely French toast fucking Girl Scout cookies.
Do you really like them?
I actually do.
With the French toast one?
Yeah, I wasn't thrilled.
Yes, they're French. They're called Toastier. French toast inspired cookies dipped in delicious icing and full of flavor in every bite. If you really wanted to know, it actually looks like a cum covered cookie, but yeah. But it does look like French toast. Very yummy. I've only had them for like 3 weeks, And I just bursted
Oh
the
yeah, we
package
talked
open
about
today.
that last week
Mhm.
about how you still didn't open your Girl Scout cookies. The only thing I have left is a sleeve of the Thin Mint ones.
That's legit. What I was eating earlier was
The Samoas.
I love the Samoas.
I love them.
I have a box of those upstairs too.
I'm eating lifesavers.
I'm slowly but surely getting into the thing. Actually, I'm drinking sugar-free. What's the name of this one? Ultra Paradise.
Jake, I've been trying to Google the woman who makes food in her ass, but I think I need to be
I
more specific.
haven't come up with anything, Jake.
I think I need to be more specific. Do you have any more information for me so I
He
can
said
find
he
it out?
made meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs.
But the problem
me
with
see.
showing you the can is that it's green. It green screens itself. I've made so many green screen mistakes tonight. It's not even funny. All right, what else? Oh, there's a new Doritos dip out there. This is interesting. Because this is my argument with Doritos. Apparently, there's this big rush on. I don't know if anything is going on by you, Meice, with this. How everything they put out new now is spicy or fiery or hot or whatever. Apparently now,
for Mexicans over here, of course everything's hot and spicy.
Not everybody can eat spicy stuff, and they keep putting out all brand new spicy shit. So they now have put out Cool Ranch jalapeno and spicy nacho dips. Doritos has now put out their own dip.
I mean, how bad could it be?
I don't know. I can't eat it.
Why?
Because everything's all spicy and jalapeno.
Yeah, but jalapeno is not always like jalapeno.
Yeah.
It's not always that hot.
I
mean, I love spicy stuff, so I would think the Cool Ranch one's got to be pretty good.
I don't know. I'm still kind of like very on the jalapeno. like you could put it in there, and I know it's in there, and I'm like, no. I just don't think that's valid. But yep, Doritos is for all of those that did hear that whole Doritos rant. This is Doritos you can steal from me. I would not be fucking hating you stealing my dip.
All right, so I put up that picture in the group. I want Meice to be the first one to comment on it. That guy.
Let me see.
Okay, he's gonna put it on the screen. I found this today. I want your opinion first.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
TJ,
okay.
I used to be cool with the spicy stuff. Once I hit like 37, 38, that spice went out the door. Out the door. Can't do it. Apparently, this is a picture you're supposed to caption in 3 words. Oh, by the way, not everybody is seeing the whole deal, so got to kind of fix that.
Well, scroll up for the 3 words.
I can't scroll up because there's no scroll on it. I got to make it smaller. That's what she said. There are no 3 words at the bottom.
No. I wanted you. I said like you could move it up to take off the 3 words part so you could see his feet.
It's not letting me scroll the picture. I have to make the chat smaller. Hold on. Let me make the chat smaller so people can see the.
Oh my! I already had the 3 words before I saw the feet, and I got to rethink my wording.
Now that you see his feet, what? I need 3 words. Like, there's a bunch of you in here. I want 3 words from everybody. I saw this today. My 3 words were "what the fuck." That was mine.
Which is what Lori
just
Cruz said just now. Is
that
what
was
the
my
fuck?
3 words.
Before I saw his feet, I was gonna say pretty in pink. But now I'm rethinking my whole evaluation of the situation.
He is a sexual sports deviant.
Now I want to know dick size, please, if those feet are that big.
Shoes can be deceiving, you know. I mean, he could have like fucking size 9 feet, which means he has a 4.5-inch penis to those fucking boats that he's wearing on his
That's
feet.
why that will never work, bro.
And by the way, that's a
And why the one sock with the stripes, not the other one?
Dude, that's gangsta, yo. That's gangsta. You know nothing about Vatos Locos?
No, I know nothing. Apparently,
yes, because it's all about the socks. Brian says
we could sell those shits on the internet.
a guy's dick is the size of his thumb. Well, then I got a fucking missized penis because it's definitely bigger than my thumb. Enzo says pink sports model.
Pink sports model.
By the way, he's wearing a kilt.
Janet said Scottish Bigfoot. TJ said, oh, hell no. Lori said, what the fuck? Janet, Scottish baggy player. Scottish basketball player.
Is this pretty pink pajamas? Like, I don't know.
He's wearing a kilt.
This is a runway.
Steven, I got it. I got it, Steven.
This was a fashion show. This man walked the runway. This is him at the end of the runway. I was just curious, like, what this said to you guys.
I would like to see him fucking walking these goddamn fucking boats on his feet.
I thought they were footballs at first. But
they are footballs.
Are they footballs?
They're either that or they are.
I thought they were just giant shoes. Like
no.
shoes.
What the fuck's the other sport? Rugby. They're like rugby footballs. They're like rugby footballs.
Lori said, "Not my type." Yeah, not mine either.
Yeah, I would kind of hope not either.
Definitely not.
Fuck that dribble and do a crossover.
Yeah, this came up today, and I couldn't resist putting it in because I wanted to see what people were going to say about it. Like, I didn't even have enough of my own commentary for this.
I think that he's just utterly fucking confused.
All I'm saying is that, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's his career that he's a model and stuff, but where do you draw the line? Like, as a model, to go out there and be like, I am not wearing that shit. I'm not.
Listen, at the end of the day,
I'll wear whatever they want if they pay me.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you probably could just dress me in a garbage bag and pay me $10,000 and send me on my way. And then have people like us sit there and see my picture and criticize me and make fun of me all day. But guess what? I made 10G wearing that fucking outfit. Think of that. At the end of the day, nobody's going to really notice this poor ugly schmuck on the middle of the street anyway.
If he's wearing that, people will notice.
Oh, if he's wearing that, then he's definitely going to be trending somewhere.
Right, all right. And then here's my last question. Maybe this is going to sound like retarded, but like, so they make these people walk down in these outfits at a fashion show, right? This guy gets there, he shows off this outfit. Who is buying these things?
That's what I say every time I see fashion shows.
Who is wearing this? Like, where does this happen? Where does this happen? Who actually wears this stuff?
You know what? I know who's going to wear this stuff.
For
you remember
real?
the new Cruella movie that just came out?
Oh, man.
Where she's wearing the outfit. She's like, oh, I designed that. And it looks familiar. And it was the fucking ugliest outfit I had ever fucking seen. Because it looks like somebody wrapped her in a fucking, like, a red fucking towel or some shit. It's those hoity-toity, upper class, I will drop $1 million on a fucking picture of a fart to make them fucking feel more significant.
Bowser.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. That's who's gonna fucking buy them.
I love when she turns her mic off and she's just mouthing words. Look.
Bad lip reading.
It's my turn for my kid, and he's here, and he's creating a ruckus over here.
Wait.
He's
This is
no more.
This is the pipe bomb version of bad lip reading 2022. I know she just said fuck you, but it could have said, oh hell yo, or some shit. We have another picture that was posted. I particularly like this picture.
Of course you do.
farting in front of your partner leads to a stronger and healthier relationship.
Oh my God, we were just talking about this today, me and my brother and his girlfriend. Because she farted last night before she got in the truck and she wafted it into the truck. And my brother's like, there was a time when she didn't even fart in front of me. And she goes, I didn't fart in front of you. She was so embarrassed. But as soon as she got in the car, she said, I farted. And my brother said he heard it. And I was like, I smell it. They're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, I for sure smelled it. It was horrible.
I will admit that I stunk up Melissa's living room last night.
But
With
he's
one
not, he
fart.
doesn't even try to
I'm
hide
not
it.
even bashful anymore.
No.
Like, I just let that shit rip. But then again, she did feed me chili last night. So, I mean, you know.
Oh, that was her fault.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's one of those things.
All right. So in a relationship, though, how long from the time that you start hanging out are you comfortable farting in front of the person that you're with?
One day. Day one.
He did fart day one, but you know what?
Day
On
one.
day one, he at least said, excuse me.
Yeah, after that, it was over.
After that, it was just funny. Then he just laughed every time after that. But the first time he did say, excuse me. That was the first night we hung out, and I think we were about 2 hours in.
Okay. Now you're driving me nuts.
I mean, come on. Seriously?
3 months for a girl.
Oh, 3 months? Oh,
3 months.
TJ says he's blowing the toilet.
I think I waited a little bit longer than 3 months. But you know what? When life happens, life happens.
I mean, I got a fart right now, actually.
Dude.
There we go.
And he just did. Now I'm probably going to die in here.
Take them beans!
I hate him. I really do.
Well, if it's any consolation, I had sloppy joes for dinner.
Oh, that makes me feel even better.
And
Yeah,
I
you
made
told
sure-
me about that yesterday.
And I made sure that I didn't eat the whole wheat roll. It's just,
Oh
yeah.
my God, Janet. You know what I had to deal with in the beginning of the show. You know what I had to deal with.
Okay.
I was surrounded by the 3 men we had here. They all thought it was funny.
Down there.
Somebody would fart and everybody would laugh and I was dying. And then we had Febreze. Do you remember the Febreze? We were trying to Febreze the smell away. And then the fan would blow the Febreze back in your face. So not only did you have the Febreze on your face, but you couldn't breathe because the smell was so bad. And they did it to me during the show every fucking week for months. For months.
Listen,
Sounds shitty.
It was.
I
TJ. All right. I'll tell you one more quick story about Richard. So right when we first started going, we weren't going out very long, and we had Hurricane Sandy, and I had to come live with Ricky, right? So I'm sitting on the edge of his bed. We were getting ready to go to darts, and Ricky has spray deodorant. So I'm sitting on the end of the bed, and the fan is on, and Ricky sprays his deodorant, but misses his armpit, and it goes right into the fan, which propels the deodorant right into my face. And when I tell you, like, not just like lands on my face, like I was talking, so it was in my mouth, it was on my tongue, it was in my eyes were burning. I smelled like Axe deodorant for I don't know how long. Like I couldn't get it off my face.
thank you, Matthew, for following. Appreciate it.
I couldn't get it off my face. And then, just when he's done laughing, he picks up the other arm and goes to spray the other arm and does this shit again. Twice right in the face with the freaking spray deodorant.
See, listen, you haven't had it bad until you've gotten in the car with me and I locked the windows.
I swear to God.
I used to do that with my dad's old 80 Chrysler New Yorker. We'd all be driving. There'd be like 5 of us in the car. We've either had fucking Taco Bell or we had White Castle or something like that. And I'm rolling along and I'm like, oh, I got a good one. And I lock the windows and I just unleash it in the car.
That's
The
fine.
ultimate hot box.
I'm pretty sure my mom exited stage left already.
She hasn't said much.
She might not be here. Hey. Sorry, he almost pulled my whole fucking thing down.
So you have not had it until you've had the ultimate hot box with me. Now, the new truck, the new 2002 Chevy Blazer, has window locks in it.
Yeah, it's joyous.
So I can't wait.
I can.
Remind me, I'll get an Uber from the airport.
Yeah. I plan on torturing my family when I drop them off on the airport at the beginning of March.
How much time do we have left?
We
Not much,
have
right?
6 minutes. And
Sounds like
according
it.
to my computer, it says the rain is coming,
I know.
arriving, showing
I
up.
know.
Oh, there's a pitter patter of feet above our head. Oh, look. It's a puppy appearance.
He's not a puppy no more. He's 1 year old now.
Did he play in the Puppy Bowl on Sunday?
No.
No?
Him is blind. Him is a special needs puppy.
Well, apparently our last article for the night
Can you speak? Is
is actually going to be about the Super Bowl show.
Okay.
The halftime show.
Yeah.
Okay? Apparently there were not a lot of happy people.
It was the greatest show ever.
With the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Okay? A lot of people were kind of bitching at the fact that Eminem didn't get enough airtime. That was one. Okay? They said that Snoop and Dr. Dre pretty much took over the show because they were singing the most out of everybody. Like Mary J got like 2.5 minutes worth of fucking airtime. In this article, it does say that the NFL did censor Kendrick Lamar's performance and changed it while it was airing live at the Super Bowl because there were lyrics in the songs that were not permitted for TV. But apparently, though, a lot of people are still aching and baking 5 days later over Eminem kneeling during the halftime show. They had an issue with him taking a knee.
You know what? He should have just done it and not said anything about it because it was talked about before the Super Bowl and they told him that he couldn't do it. I wouldn't have done a fucking thing. I would have waited until the show was on. I would have just done it and that would have been the end of it. Then they couldn't have said anything about it. That would have been all I know. I mean, not that I'm completely deviating, but fucking Dr. Dre looks so fucking good. Oh my God. I mean, I've always been a Dre fan, but he has gotten good looking.
What, 54 now?
What happened?
Isn't he like 54?
I don't know how old he is, but let me tell you, he looks good. He looks really, really good.
Well, on the opposite end, they were calling 50 Cent a buck now.
Oh my God. Did you see my Facebook post that I put up about him? Hold on.
What I really want to know is, and this was not at the halftime show, was the introductions. What the fuck was The Rock wearing?
Oh my God.
I quoted him as 2 different color eggplants in the produce section. Because that outfit was horrible. And everybody thought I was colorblind, but I knew that shit was purple.
I posted this thing on my Facebook page, and it says, everybody talking about 50 Cent's size. You all weren't the same size when that song came out either, so. I'm telling you.
Yeah, 23. I think that came out in 2003 because that song played heavily on my birthday.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but people didn't understand. People didn't understand a lot of things. They wanted to know why he was hanging upside down. Because in his original video, he was hanging upside down.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he was hanging. I don't know if a lot of people were like, why the fuck's he hanging upside down? Because in his original video, he was hanging upside down. He was recreating the video. He is substantially bigger. I am the first one to say I said, wow, he got big.
Him falling from where he was hanging from would have been the ultimate NFL spoof.
What happened? Meice, what'd you say?
I didn't think he's fat though.
No, he's broad. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he was like enormous. Like he just looked bulky. You know what I mean?
He could be working out.
I don't know, but he lost his neck. Like there was no neck. But I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. Dre looked good. That's all I know.
I hate to say it though. I kind of do agree with if you're gonna have that many performers at the show, you really should give them kind of equal time.
Well, not only that, I think yeah, I know it was only halftime, but I think it should have been like a little longer than it was.
I didn't like the songs Mary J picked either.
They hyped it up so much, and it was very short.
It was only 14 minutes. The halftime show was only 14
but, like,
minutes.
They hyped it up so much, and it seemed like for that kind of thing, they could have put all those people together and had the greatest concert ever. I would go in a heartbeat.
And here's my other downfall to the halftime show. Only half the stadium saw it anyway.
Yeah, because they were facing the other way.
Because they were only facing to where the hard cameras were.
Yeah.
They weren't really catering to, like, the entire crowd. They were only catering to where the hard cams were. And that was the end of it. Yeah. And I thought that was the bad part about the set. Because if you were on the other side, you couldn't see what was going on the set.
In the separate rooms.
You could only see it on the monitors.
Right.
So that was kind of the bad setup. I don't know. A lot of mixed emotions about the Super Bowl halftime show. Again, the Eminem thing. The NFL is not upset that he did it, by the way. This article here is from CNN, and it says the NFL said they had no issue with the rapper kneeling. Yeah. None. But once again, though, there are a lot of those uppity motherfuckers out there who have their fucking balloon knots so tight, tight, you know, that this fucking shit happens, you know, they gotta fucking complain. But again, I thought it was a good show.
Again, I say if it was an actual concert, I would go in a heartbeat. I think it would be a kick-ass freaking concert.
If they had it as a concert, yes, but I would hope and pray that they would have everybody again a little bit more equally spread out. M got one fucking song, Mary J got two, and then it was Dre and fucking Snoop for the whole fucking rest of it. Jake, for the money that people were spending for that Super Bowl, the average ticket for that show for the Super Bowl was almost $7,000. Average ticket was $7,000 for a game that they obviously fed the Rams. But, you know, $7,000, I'd want to be seeing the whole fucking halftime show. Not the backs of their heads. I don't want to see their baggy ass jeans falling off their ass. I want to see them actually fucking singing toward me. So that's you know, my whiteguyanger opinion about that.
All right.
So as we end the show off, we have dolphins in the background.
Rapist.
All right. So what you got going on for this week?
Okay. Tomorrow we have Flashback Friday. And then vacation for probably 2-3 days. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's pretty much about it.
I got the weekend off. That's all I know.
Oh, I don't know how many days it is. I need my research people. We do have the Pipebomb Radio 3-year anniversary on March 6th. Again, cast of characters to still be determined. I think we're doing the 26th for the birth anniversary for Pipebomb. Meice?
She's like,
I'm definitely going to get the fucking Jeopardy theme out. I have it somewhere.
We're going to do great promoting if we can't talk
I was
about
space cadeting. Did we determine that? I don't remember.
Well, we said that we couldn't do Sunday.
No,
so.
Jake, I need more information. I can't find it. Like I don't know what to search under.
Just maybe have to do it cake ass food porn lady.
I tried bum. I tried butt. I tried asshole.
Try balloon knot.
Wait.
Tuesday is also Palindrome Day.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Palindrome Day. We could play bands like ABBA. I think that's the only ones out there with palindromes. Although, no, Eminem is not fucking palindrome.
I
Oh,
looked at
Tuesday is Tuesday. It's 2/22/22.
Mm-hmm.
You
Maybe
should have
there's
a
songs that turn 22.
So at 2/22 on 2/22/22.
Okay, early edition of
It'll be
Pipebomb
pretty
Radio on
awesome.
Tuesday.
That'll happen twice.
You just gave me Enzo. You just gave me the idea for Tuesday. So that means now, guess what? You have to guest host with me. Enzo Pontrelli guest hosting a Pipebomb Radio on the Tuesday edition. Yeah, there's a lot of birthdays and anniversaries and birthversaries and whatnot coming up. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Yeah.
We got lots of stuff coming up.
I turn 45 next month. You know, a whole bunch of weird shit. Yeah.
Big.
All the 5s and 0s are happening.
I'm gonna buy you some porn for your birthday.
Am I supposed to wipe my ass with it?
I'm gonna get you a sex doll.
Is it like the three seashells?
I'm gonna get you that big rubber ass.
Jake says he wants a guest feature.
You know what, Jake would be fun up here.
All right, so then let's organize that for next week.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure that out for next week.
I want a guest feature. I'm cute.
That's your thing. You better do hair and makeup if you're gonna come up.
Yeah, I do my hair and makeup all the time. That's why it's still white. All right, you guys got anything else to say?
No, I'm good.
All right, peoples. Keep an eye out for some Pipebomb Gaming over the weekend. Get some stars going. I may actually jump on with Jason Rodriguez on Big Jason Gaming to play. And she's holding her Ewok. There it is, the Ewok.
He was our guest for today.
Yes. The Ewok. All right, peoples. We will talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Don't drink and drive and all that good fun shit. And we'll catch you later.
Wow, did you like that show? Hey, if you did, like, follow, subscribe, and share out our show. And if you need merch, we got you. Don't forget to check out paintrainpipebomb.threadless.com for show merchandise at great prices. Tune in next week for another episode of Pain Train Pipe Bomb.